Hey, what up, guys? This is session 4 of OldBayCraps DI practice. Thank you for joining me. Today is Saturday, March 2nd, and we are going to be doing session number 4. So I'll be running the numbers in the roll tracker so that you can play along as normal. I'm still going to work this session with the scratched over red and blue die that was colored in. The Sharpies are starting to fade away onto my fingers, but I don't care. The point is not for results. Results for the tracker for you all to play along will be there, but I don't care what the results are right now. I'm really concentrating on getting it down the lane and getting it to hit the landing zone and getting them to stay together. One thing, so in the past 3 sessions, we've been picking up little things here and there. So yesterday we discovered that lifting the thumb keeps the dice together. Today I'm going to, with my grip, have my fingers slightly down towards the middle of the dice. I noticed, and I did like an additional couple of rolls before I went to bed, and after watching Ed Roll to Win Craps and Gargoyle, thank you both. After watching their show last night, I picked up on that. What I discovered yesterday with my thumb up is actually what Gargoyle did when he did the underhand toss. He was lifting his thumb up. So I was watching his way of throwing intently and on purpose. And then one thing I noticed, which was asked during the show, was his dice grip where he held it. And I noticed that I was holding it, and I'll show you in the camera. I was holding the dice here. There we go. I was holding the dice here. He was holding the dice a little bit lower, about there. And he showed like the 6s. So if he was doing the 6s, yeah, he was about there. So I'm still going to be throwing the 5-4, 5-4 until told otherwise. But I'm going to be doing a deeper grip because I noticed the dice, it also enhances just a little bit about the dice staying together. So lifting a thumb does it, does one part of it, and then a tighter, not a tighter, but a deeper grip on the dice also helps as well. So without further ado, let's get it rocking and rolling. And it looks like the microphone's working today, so we'll use it. And here we go. This is session number 4. Roll number 1. Dice out. And we got a 4-2-6. And I do want to apologize for the previous session. I did not realize that the 7 that had rolled was a come out 7, and I thought it was the shooter was over in 17 rolls, and the shooter was actually not over until 27 rolls. So that was on me. Here we go. Roll number 2. And we got a PSO 4-3. But on those back-to-back rolls, the dice were together more. That's what I'm aiming for. Dice out. They kissed when they came off the wall. Give me a 4-1-5. 5 will be the point. Dice out. And we got a 6-2-8. But what I'm liking about the toss so far, with the new toss so far overall, is hitting repeaters. I'm hitting more points, and I'm having deeper rolls. That was not a good roll. So when something like that happens at the casino, you just pray that it's a good number. It's going to be a 314. And yes, occasionally you're going to have what looks like really a perfect roll, near perfect roll, and it's going to be big red, but you know that happens. It's not. So we got a 6410, the sister number. And we're trying to be even with our throwing, so we're not trying to rush it. Taking our time. Dice out. 314. Dice out. 516 mixer. Click get a like and subscribe on Sideshow Gamble's channel, please. That's the toss. And if you haven't subscribed to, I know Gargoyle does not have a channel, but if Ed does, so if you haven't subscribed to Ed, please do so. Also, give a like and subscribe to Jeff. What a tremendous producer. He really is. He loves it. Dice out. And there's a 617. Again, for me, we're not working on what's the dice result right now. For you all, yes, in the tracker. So that was a 7 roller. But I think we hit repeat number on the 4. And that's what I'm looking for. For me personally, I'm looking for repeat action here. Dice out. That one had too much energy. I know it did. That's a 213. I also noticed that my, and I'll show you in the camera, my arm went like, I kind of leaned forward. I shouldn't have done that. I got to let the arm do the action and the dice do what they do. I can't try to force it down there. Also, they brought too much energy. Here we go. Dice out. 426. Six will be the point. Dice out. 415. I think what we are noticing so far during this progression of this whole week is the throw is getting a little bit tighter, which is good, and we're hitting our landing zone more often. Dice out. And the dice are staying together more on the way down to the landing zone. We're still not good on the, we're still working on the 314. We're still working on getting them to stay together after they hit off the wall and maybe even come back together. Dice out. That wasn't a good throw. The dice went right off to the right. It's going to be a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. Lost a good friend last year in Chiro. What a tremendous father he was, and we miss him a lot. Go to his channel. All his videos are still up and running. So give him a like and subscribe, and Watch his content. He had some of the best content on YouTube. Dice out. The blue die stuck to my ring finger. As I've said, usually when it sticks to my ring finger on the way down, it's gonna be a 3-2-5. The dice have been splitting, so make sure you have dry fingers, right? I do have a hot lamp staring right at me. You can't, it's out of camera for you guys. Dice out. That one didn't have enough energy. So it's going to be a 639, the sister number. Dice out. Whoa, too tall to call. Dice off table. That hasn't happened. That hasn't happened in quite some time. Let's try that again. I think my arm went to the left. I didn't aim for the landing spot. There we go. Much better. It's going to be a 2-1-3. So you can see they stayed together on the way down, hit the wall, and then came back together. Dice out. And we got a hard 4. Or no, I'm sorry, 3-2-5. I couldn't see, again, the picture drawn in with Sharpie, so at the light on the die made it look like a 2, but it was a 3. Dice out. Another 3-2-5. Back to back. Was it yesterday we had the 4 out of the 5 rolls was a 5-4-9? Dice out. Well, I like that one a lot. That's a double D-gen right there. It's a hard 6. Click a like and subscribe to Dice D-gen during his March Madness tournament, which starts this weekend. I think my first match is against an Allen. I haven't met him. See how it goes. Dice out. And that's a 7 out. 5-2. All right, that was a qualifying roll. That was a 12 roller. So I'm just starting to heat up here. Get a new point. Dice out. We got a 6-4-10. 10 will be the point. I think next week I might do a video with betting. But for right now, all of these are, it will be a separate video from the throwing session, by the way. Dice out. We got ace deuce, 3 craps. Dice out. They split when they hit the table. They were together on the way down. It's going to be a 3-2-5. I don't know what the point was. The point's 10. Dice out. And that's a 6-1. Short roll. So today's session, I'm doing the things that I'm doing, but I'm also trying to play with the grip to see what works for me. I know that sometimes if I go down too far on dice, like to the table, they stick to my fingers more. But also, if I have my fingers on the tips, I tend to have them split more on the way down. Four, two, six. Dice out. Ace, deuce. Dice out. It's gonna be a 6, 2, 8. I realize I'm bringing them. You can't see them when I bring them together. I'll bring them together above the pass line now, so that you can see them, even though it's going to be hard to see. Dice out. They split when I released them. It's going to be a 3, 2, 5. Oh, I see. You haven't been seeing anything? All right, you see me here. You see me here. Oh, there they are. Okay, there must be a delay. Sorry about that. There's a delay on the landing zone camera. Not sure why. I didn't have a delay yesterday. Here we go. Dice out. There we go. The delay went away a little bit. 415. I guess it's really not worth showing you bringing the dice together. You can't see on the camera from that far away what it is, but just trying to keep honest. Dice out. 3, 2, 5. Or no, that's double D-gen. That's a hard 6. Wow, that middle pip is so hard to see with it colored in like that with the Sharpie. Dice out. 516, the mixer. 6 easy. And that was roll 32. After this shooter, I'm going to go to regular dice with pips you can see. Only because I've worked this throw enough that I'm getting them down here the way I want them. Oops, that was a 3. It was a 3, 2, 5. I'm getting them down the lane the way I want to now because of the changes I've made. So now I want to see the white pips. Dice out. And I got another 3, 2, 5. Fives are happening today. That's 4 5s and 6 rolls with a couple of 6s in the middle. All right, here we go. Roll 35. Coming up. Dice out. And I did want to let Gargoyle and Ed know I've chosen a stance. I'll tell you about it in just a second. 6-5 mid moyo. Now that we've concentrated on the grip, throwing style, where I want to throw from, how I want it to get down there, lifting the thumb. I want you both to know that I'm holding on to the rail. I am going sideways, and I'm putting my left foot. I'm pointing it like a dancer. I'm pointing my left foot behind me to stabilize me. So my left leg is not just hanging out there. Dice out. And I think I was concentrating on my leg because I just told you, so wasn't concentrating on the throw, but it's a 6-3-9. Dice out. I like that a lot. They actually rolled right between the lines before they hit the wall. It's going to be at midnight. Dice out. They went off to the left. And it's going to be a 6-1, 7 out. All right, that was another qualified roll. It was 13 roller. All right, I'm going to switch over to dice that you can see the pips now. We'll keep these on standby up here. All right, now you'll be able to read everything. Dice out. 4-1-5. We're hitting a lot of 5s today. So I think it was session 1. We were hitting a lot of 4s. Session 2, not too sure. Session 3, we were hitting a lot of 9s. And today we're hitting a lot of 5s. That's the part I can't explain. Dice out. Got a double D-gen, hard 6. I felt them split when I lifted my hand. I don't think I lifted my thumb in time. Dice out. They split on the way down, jumped all over the place. It's going to be a midnight. Dice out. 5-4-9. Dice out. 4-2-6. We're nearing 50 rolls, halfway there. Dice out. 213. Dice out. That was a pretty throw. 628. That was one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. Dice out. Part 8. The roll count. That was roll 46. Dice out. It went off to the right. It's going to be a 314. So 516 mixer. Dice out. Part 10. So one of the things I'm able to do now with the thumb up is I'm able to throw down the lane with a little bit more energy because they're staying together. So light on the grip, dice out. Now that went and stuck to my thumb, and it's going to be a 527. So talking about the dice like that, and they humble you. There's a third consecutive quality roll. All right, and we are on, is that roll 50? That was roll 50. We are halfway there. I'm not going to talk in, always talk in between. Dice out. That didn't feel good in my hand. Dice out. 415 on a great throw. 5's going to be the point. Dice out. Double D-Gen, hard 6. So what's nice is that I think we're seeing more hard ways, which are, is that what you call primary hits? Because we're on access. They're on access. This is a hard way set. Dice out. They split and went off to the right, but it's going to be a hard 10. The OldBay bushel. So far what I'm seeing this week with this toss is that it's going to benefit my betting that I've been doing the past 3 months, which is start with low risk with come bets and odds, dice out, and hard way progressions. Midnight. So even though it was a midnight, that was a hard 6, hard 10, hard 12. Dice out. Six easy. Dice out. 213 craps. Dice out. 549. Dice out. 325. Dice out. Hard 8. Dice out. And they kissed on the way down. It's going to be a 8 easy, 6-2. They kissed on the way down, and the red die went forward because it kissed with the blue on the way down over here. The blue die stopped. Did I already put it in? Or that was a hard 8? Yep, there we go. Back 8. Dice out. Blue die went kind of all over the place. 639. And just like yesterday, we now have our 4th consecutive quality roll. Dice out. And they split right when they hit off my ring finger. It's gonna be a 415 though. Dice out. 426. 6 easy. Dice out. 5-3 easy 8. I noticed a little bit of what's happening is on some of these throws, the blue die is getting behind the red die, but they're hitting, and the blue die is stopping. Dice out. And they kissed right off the wall. You just saw it bounce off the wall and hit on top, and you got your 6-up, a 6-1, 7 out. All right, that was a 15 roller. That was our 4th quality roll in a row, consecutively. Also, how many rolls? What roll were we on? That was rolls 65. 35 more rolls. As we saw yesterday, a lot of short ones. There's a 3-2-5. There's that 5 again. On days where a 5 or 9 are the main numbers, I'm not going to complain because they pay better than a 6-8 with less risk. Nice out. Felt them splitting them. So every time it hits my ring finger or stays on and I feel my ring finger push it, that's something I'm going to need to work on, but it's a back-to-back 3-2-5. So I might have been gripping them too tight. Nice out. It's going to be a double D-gen, hard 6. Dice out. 3-2-5. Dice out. A little too much energy, but 5-4-9. Dice out. 5-4-9. I know Ed would like these 5s and 9s. I know that for sure. Dice out. And we got a 7 out. Short roll. But I'll take a short roll when it hits the 5 on a repeater and the 9 on a repeater. That's for sure. All right. All right, so a 7 out does not take away from a fire bet. Or no, it does. I'm sorry. A come out 7 does not affect a fire bet. Come out 7. That was a 7 out. So the fire bet on the 5 is going to go away in just a second when I put in the new roll. Here we go. Next shooter. Nice out. We got a come out 7. So 7's out early, right? Almost 3/4 of the way through. Nice out. And that's another come out 7. Hope you're hopping the red. Face out. 325. Popular number today. That would be the point. Face out. And that's a PSO. The blue die dug right into the table, which means I didn't have the dice high enough. My throw was too low. I was trying to get 5 quality rollers in a row, but we'll take another set of 4, right? Dice now. That was a good one. It's gonna be a midnight. Still on the come out. It pays your roll bet pretty nice, especially if you have a quarter on it. Something I have to work on, which I wanted to show. I admire those that I see that can pick up the dice without splitting them. I've tried in just one motion, and I have yet to be able to do it. See, my index finger keeps hitting the die and it keeps splitting this way. I admire you, Gargoyle, and Jeff, or Gargoyle and Ed, how you do it. Face out. And still come out. That was a come out 7. 6-1. Unfortunately, it resets the ATX. So this is the reason why I do it like this. I use my ring finger and my index finger to hold them together while I put my middle finger and thumb on the front and back. And then just try to match. Nice out. And we needed that earlier. Got a mid-mo yo, 6-5. Still the come out. Wow. All right, 4 rolls. Well, 3 rolls of the come out, and we're still on the come out. No, 4, yeah. 4 rolls. Yeah. No, 3, 12, 7, 11. Can't you count? Guess I can't. Let's see if we can get a point. Face out. Nope. That was another 7. Come on. 6-1. That's 3 pass line winners, though. So if you're laddering up your pass line or doubling up your pass line on each 7 or 11, pretty good there. Face out. Hey, we finally got a point. Wouldn't you guess it? It's a 3-2-5. Holy crap. How many times has the 5 been the point? So all those come out 7s and stuff just lowered our SRR is well below average. It's at 5.7, I think. Face out. And they split on the way down there. It's going to be a 4-1-5 buckshot. That's what I'm excited about this toss is I'm hitting more points. They may be the same. I still might not be very good at that fire bet, but I'm hitting points, which is important. Nice out. And we got the double D gen. Hard 6. 6 will be the point. All right, we're almost at the end. Nice out. And we got back-to-back buckshots. There's a 4-2-6. Nice out. And they kissed when they hit the wall, or before they hit the wall, they kissed. But it's going to be a 6-4-10. 10 is going to be the point. Dice out. And we got a hard way, double D gen, hard 6. Dice out. 3-2-5. Very familiar number today. Dice out. And 6-1-7 out. That was another quality roll. 12 roller. That'll be roll number 88. 12 rolls to go. Come out roll. It's going to be a 6-4-10 again. Dice out. And we got a double D gen, hard 6. Even though they went off to the right. A lot of hard 6s today. Pretty cool. Dice out. 7 out. Short roll. Short roll, but I would have at least hit the hard way before we 7 out. Let's get a point. That was a little aggressive. But it's going to be something you may have not seen yet today. Oh, wait, no. A 3-2-5. Jesus. I have to hop that on the come out today. And that's today. So tomorrow's a different day, which means tomorrow you're going to have different results. Dice out. They split before they got down there to the landing zone. It's going to be a 6-4-10. Last 10 rolls. Dice out. 3-1-4. the sister number. Because the throws are different every day, or the results, that's why I would play come bets in the beginning to see what's rolling. Dice out. Double D-gen, hard 6. Is that a hard 6 on 3 consecutive shooters? Dice out. They definitely landed here together. It's gonna be a 6-4-10, but they didn't hit off the wall. They hit off the wall with too much energy. They definitely landed together, traveled together. I need the happy medium. I need them to travel together, hit together, but not have so much energy. Nice out. They were not together. It's a 5-1-6 mixer. And that was roll 97. 3 more rolls. If we exceed 100 rolls, and we're still going, we will go until Big Red shows. Nice out. But there's Big Red right now, so 5-2. 7 out. Only a 7 roller. That was roll 98. 2 more rolls. Could very well end the session with a PSO. Let's see. Dice out. All right, this will be the last shooter if we happen to PSO. 6-4-10. 10's going to be the point. Dice out. 4-1-5. I'll be surprised it's a 5. All right, we will go until Big Red shows. Could be a short roll, could be a long roll. Dice out. 3-1-4. What I don't want the dice to do is come back over the pass line down at the end. I want them to stop short of the wall. Dice out. 4-2-6. 5s and 6s. Throwing a lot of those today. Dice out. And the dice hit off the wall. The red die hit off the wall and changed it from a 3-2-5 to a 3-1-4. That's going to happen. Sometimes it works to your benefit, sometimes it doesn't. The mic's still working, mic's still working. Didn't work yesterday, even though the light was on. I restarted my computer though. Dice out. That was pretty. It's gonna be a 5-4-9. And we're an 8 short of hitting all the box numbers. Dice out. Dice went off to the left. It's gonna be a 6-3-9. Back-to-back 9. Dice out. They went off to the left. It's going to be at midnight. Dice out. 314. So I can tell you with a fact, if you just watch the video, I believe I'm throwing the dice more consistently, getting them to be closer together as an end result than them splitting. Doesn't mean it's not going to be this number, which is the 5-2, which is the end of our roll. But we did end on a 10 roller. I'd say we had some pretty good rolling today. All right. That's going to be our longest for these sessions. That's going to be 108 rolls total. So we ended with a 10 roller. Our SRR was 6.4. So we ended above average. It was all the way down as far as 5.7. Yeah, number we hit the most today, we had 23 5s, 26s, which is incredible. We didn't break 10 on any of the other numbers. But let me bring this camera over. There we go. All right, so I think we did pretty good today. We incorporated the thumb in the release, as well as we went down a little bit further to the middle of the dice set on our grip, and then used a very light grip. And I think, I think for the majority of the rolls, they stayed together more often than they split apart, which I think is progress. I still haven't talked to Gargoyle or Ed about any of these sessions, but we've got 400 plus rolls in. I might actually roll again later today because it's Saturday morning. I might roll this evening. So I might put out session 5, which will be 500 rolls in. And I'm not counting the rolls from the night that I learned the toss. So this is 500 extra rolls plus. And I think we've learned a few things this week, which have really helped. I'm excited to take it to the casino, but I almost went last night, but I think it's still too early. So I don't want to have the gumption to go to the casino thinking that I've got this new toss, put my money out, and go home a loser, or broke again. I've done plenty of that. I'm looking to be a winner. I want to go there with confidence that I can throw this. And, it's not always guaranteed when you get to a casino, you get to shoot from where you want. So, my overall goal beyond this is to find a toss and a set that works from all of the positions so that I know when I walk up to a casino table, no matter what position is open, I know the dice set and I know the throw that I want to do. So this one puts another toss into my toolkit, which is underhand toss. I can shoot right-handed, left-handed, par toss, left and right. As we discovered the other night, what I was doing was it was a pinch grip, but it was not a drop shot. It was actually a sort of a pinch grip par shot. I'd love to learn the drop shot if it's possible, but right now we're learning the underhand and we're finding success with it, I think. I may do a separate video from all the practice sessions so that I can do some betting, because I actually haven't rolled out with any betting in almost a week. So I'm getting itchy on, I want to get the bets out there. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gargoyle. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Chris, Sideshow. Who's always believed in me early on. We met a few years ago. So, all right, everybody, when you're at your tables, season your play.